Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire potential briefing for Saturday, June 25th. On the impact map for today and tomorrow, still a mixture of monsoonal, wet, and marginally dry storms, but definitely trending more wet, especially as you go further east. We'll have some lingering storms still in the southeastern portion of the geographic area on Monday, but the other issue, building heat and dryness across western areas. Play a role with some holdovers possibly. We did have some lightning in eastern areas, mainly yesterday. You can see the lightning strikes on the right and some spotty precipitation on the left. A lot of new activity, mostly on the small side. New fire starts in the red, existing fires in the yellow. The one exception is this, I believe it's about 250 acres or so up not too far from Twin Falls and some of the lighter fuels. Precipitation quite widespread, although on the lighter side, a couple of hundredths to a tenth of an inch in most areas, except in the green. Those are half-inch or higher amounts. You see those mainly confined to the higher terrain of central and eastern Utah. The percent of normal on the right-hand side, above normal in those areas. A look at some of our fuels and modified quite a bit here in eastern Utah. Even up in the Uinta Basin, you can see our ERCs dropping well below normal. Similar in southeast Utah. Dropping off in southern Nevada, but not as much, dropping off from the 97th percentile back to the 90th percentile, which is near normal there. So that's an indication where holdovers are more likely to develop. Our 100-hour fuels have taken a hit. This area in the red, which was 5% or lower, continues to shrink before it covered the entire southern third of Utah and much of the southern half of Nevada. The monsoonal moisture still lingering a bit further to the east, but we see some more moisture building across parts of central Nevada, the higher terrain there. So we expect to see more thunderstorms developing there, especially where here you have the enhanced green areas. Best chances, you can see how much we've modified with all the moisture and higher humidity. On the left, you can see the isolated lightning mix of dry and wet, and a bit wetter and higher concentrated as you head across the higher terrain of southern Utah. You see minimum humidities a bit drier in Nevada and go up quite a bit more as you head further east. Now on Sunday, a deeper plume of moisture mainly for eastern areas. You can see our 7-day here. You can see the highest concentration of storms again across the eastern half of Utah. Still isolated lightning out a little bit across Nevada. The humidity is again much higher in the east, starting to drop off a bit on Sunday across western areas. And you see more brown on the map here. We're starting to dry out. Strong high pressure coming in. The heat will be building with the dryness across the western half of Nevada. Temperatures will be rising. The monsoonal moisture starts shifting further east. We'll still have some showers and thunderstorms across eastern areas, really tapering off across the west. You can see much more in the way of single-digit humidity on Monday. Holdovers could be an issue by this time period, but much higher humidities in the teens and 20s as you head further east. Also a big warm-up temperature-wise. High temperatures on the left today and rising up about 5 or 10 degrees as we go into Monday. Lots of triple digits in parts of northern Nevada returning. 3-day precipitation totals, see that deep plume of monsoonal moisture deepest across Utah, scatterings across parts of Nevada. And we go further down the road into Tuesday. Still some pin drops of moisture, not too much. Watching trough low pressure and some of these winds coming into far northwestern Nevada by the middle of next week. But still some rounds and spokes of moisture from the monsoon affecting eastern areas Wednesday, Thursday. So we stay green there. And then by Friday, dry in the western Great Basin, still higher humidity and isolated thunderstorms across far eastern areas. Our 7-day precipitation totals through here. A lot of this is in the first 3 days, but the new computer models, this is for next Thursday, Friday, is showing a fairly widespread plume of moisture. Again, a lot of these amounts in the light green to blues are anywhere from a tenth of an inch to pockets of half an inch where you see the blue, again, across much of central and eastern Utah. 8 to 14 day shows near normal to slightly cooler temperatures across most areas and still a monsoonal influence for the eastern portion of the Great Basin and also above normal precip again up in the north. It's across Nevada where things are drier than normal. It's tough to watch the possibility of some of those holdovers there. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.